So come back to our revising class. The first we want to we want to understand what are the commands are there. In these commands, we want to go through it. We don't want to memorize it. Okay. Here, this get is used for pasting the URL. Okay. And this is the way, this is the syntax. Okay. To enter the URL, this is the command you are going to use. Okay. The first thing, to choose a browser, here the WebDriver new Edge driver, or otherwise WebDriver a new Chrome driver. Anything the browser you are going to choose, you can choose any one. Okay. And then this line will be repeated. And to test the title, string t equal to driver dot get title. This is the command. And you want to see the title and you want to give sysout. Here, the current URL is there. So for the current URL, string u equal to driver dot get current URL. Why we are giving a string here? For what purpose the string is given there? Output numbers value. First, what is string? Correct. String is a data type. So what is the purpose we are using the strings here? We can use any other data type now. Why we are using string as a data type? Numeric. Numeric means which data type we want to use. Numeric means which data type we want to use. I have shown the chart now. Everyone has seen this chart. From the chart, what do you understand? So string is a data type. It is a non-primitive data type. It may have the combination of alphanumeric and special characters. So here we giving it as a string as a data type. If we give the primitive data type, what we have discussed before, Java concept. This is the primitive data type and non-primitive data type. Now, primitive data type means we can able to guess. The primitive data type will be, the data types will be in integer. We can able to tell that it will be come in the combination of decimals. It will be comes in the characters. What are the things we know? We can tell it as in a primitive data types. The non-primitive data type is the thing we can't able to guess. Okay. So please keep on writing or anything else. I have an idea about what is the things I'm telling. This is a string means what is the thing? This is a variable. Okay. So this is the syntax of driver.get title, and this is the syntax of driver.get current URL, and this is the syntax of driver.get page source code. Page source code means application, whatever inside we are seeing here. This is not a real coding was sent by the developer. The real coding is sent by the developer is right click any application. You can see the option that is view page source. Then while we're clicking this, here only the coding will be shown here. this coding will be elaborate. Okay, this coding will be shown in the console by writing this command as a string u is equal to driver.get current password. Okay, and this is the one of the way. And here to inspect the web element, any web element, the find element will be used. Okay, this is an example. Okay, this is an example. This is the way you want to use any web element, you can use it. Okay. So after that, to get a multiple web elements, here in this list web element, multiple web elements. Multiple web elements is a name I'm giving. Okay, you can give any name here. So this is a list. Why we want to use list? Because here this is a driver that find elements. So for driver dot find element, there should be a web element as a thing, and here list should be there because here the multiple elements will be there. For example, in any web page, while by right clicking it and doing an inspect, this class, for example, this class, copy and then give a control F and then inside you paste it in, then it will show here 315 matches. That means this is the class, it have so many inside in it. Okay, everything depends upon a same class only. So the class have a different varieties in a single name. So this will be assigned as a find elements, and by that class name will be there, and then here multiple, here the one class name will be given, and then here will be the number of multiple elements found, and then here will be given as a size. So we can able to notify the how many elements have been given for the particular a single class by this command, the find elements. Before we have seen about the find element, that is a command that we use for a single web element. Am I right? Now, for a multiple web elements, there is a command that is called as a find web elements. Okay, that's we are making here as a list. List is a one of the collections framework. In the collections framework, the data type, the list, the array list is there. That's what we are using is a list that we have already seen. That we have already seen here as a list. From this list, we have seen the array list. Okay. This array list we have seen here as a coding. Here in this list, what we are doing, just we are saving the objects and then print out it when we need it. The same thing we are doing inside here. Here we are saving the multiple elements inside a particular name, and then we seeing the size of the particular view. Just we want to know the classes which have the name of a link normal. This is the thing where how many classes have a single name. So for that size, we want to give here as a find elements. As per our requirement, we can able to use this find elements. Find elements is there. It's a rare case we can't able to use, but when the necessity is there, we can able to use.
Why we are using array?
Array is the way we want to store all the here number of class here maybe 315 classes are there. Okay, we are saving into a particular web page, particular variable. That particular variable want to be listed out here. So we want, if anything you want to store and then we want to view means you want to give a data type, am I right? Like way we are giving here list as a interface. By this list, we can able to notify that the number of objects, whatever you are giving, it will return back to us. That is called a collection. Okay, it's a Java concept. So please little bit have a deep knowledge. List is a, see, collection is a simple thing. It will save all the data and then return back to us. Okay.
Whenever we need.
Whenever we need it. So by the way, it is adding the documents here. Here we are adding the documents like list is a interface and float is a data type.
Float, why we are using float?
We can use here as a double also, or integer or character, anything else we can use. Float is like a data type that we have seen before. Here float is a data type. Okay, we are giving here as a, we are going to give a number which a combination of alphanumeric. That's why we are given here as a float as a data type. Okay, float as a data type and list as an interface. The list interface will save n number of n number of elements. So n number of objects we are saving here by this way and this way. We are saving n number of objects.
Add 12.4 and वो क्या लिया है?
This, this is one number.
ऐसे random.
We are giving to for saving it.
Saving where in.
For example, in a class, there is Kirti is there, and then Mustafa is there, Mohammed is there. So we want to save our names to take a attendance order. So for that we are saving the name. That's all. Here I am just simply save 4 numbers, and then if I want to print all the 4 numbers means it will be print by this way.
And for float colon L नीचे.
This is the for loop. You will see later.
तो ये रन कर चुके हैं आप पहले?
हाँ.
इससे क्या आउटपुट निकला?
ये जो उन्होंने नंबर दिया है वही आउटपुट नीचे आया.
वो L डॉट 12.4 है, उसकी जगह हम लोग नेम्स भी लिख सकते हैं ना किसी के?
तो इधर फ्लोट का जगह में अपने दूसरा डेटा टाइप लिखना चाहिए.
Float is for only number.
Number, not numbers, alphanumeric.
अच्छा मतलब
Decimal.
Combination.
For the combination of decimal numeric, you want to give as a float. Alphabet plus number. Decimal numbers with alphabets. Okay. So, yeah, come back to the ideas. Here the list is interface, and then the web element is, and here the multiple element size we can get it. So, and then now parent web element. That means here we are opening any web page. While by clicking this tab, it representing from here, and then once I click on this, when I am clicking on this, a new tab will be opened. So here a new tab will be opened. Okay, new tab, not new tab. Okay, coming here. Ah, we want to work here also and here also. How it's possible? We want to jump here and then we want to work here. And then again you want to jump here, you want to work here. So how it's possible? By the way of giving here as a window handles as a command, we can able to jump in in that web page and then here this web page. For example, this is the code. Here, this is one click. This click will open one new window. Okay, this is a website. By this website, one here is a click. If this click will open a new window, and the same window will be open again, and then the same window will be open again, and the same window will open again. So, but that means here the 4 windows are there. Extra windows is 4, and then the main window is this. Okay, that is a parent. This is the child 1, child 2, child 3, child 4. There are 4 childs are there. Parent is as 1. And we want to jump to the first window, means here we want to give it as a 0. It's a parent window. Okay. The parent window will be always a 0. Here we give 0 means then it will jump into parent. And then once we want to switch to a window and a list as a window as a list as a 1 means the last window it will open. Because always see here in this application, once you clicking on this, already it was opened one window. Again you click on this window will be goes to last. See here. Once you click on this window will be close to last. And then the new window will be coming in the middle. So this is a parent window. This is a parent window. This is a first child. This is a second child. Okay. And then once again you click on the same thing, then the first child will be the last, and the second child will be the second, and then third child will be the third, and here the 0. That means the parent window. Yeah. The way of combination like this, it scales here. 0, 1, 2, 3. If again we had 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Always the last window will be to the parent window only. Like always, mothers likes only a small girl, small baby like that. Last baby only the mothers like. What is the thing we don't know? Okay. Come back into here. The thing we want to know here is we want to jump to to switch to the particular window. At anywhere else where here the 2 comes, here the 0 comes.
Why we are taking set
A set is like another interface. We are giving all this web page into a as an object. Consider this as an object, and then you are giving into a set, and then we are giving into the list to list out it. Whether we are giving 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, we want to list it, so we are giving it in a list. Okay. There we want to switch to a particular window means we can able to switch it. List means array.
Set is also array.
Set is there. That set is maybe a tree set or a and set or linked set or tree set, anything else. Set have the three types of classes. It is a only one interface which have the three classes. Here also the list is only one interface which have four classes. In these four classes, we can able to have an array list or linked list. Okay. If we just we mention this list is enough. Here also set is enough. In the set interface, we can use as set or linked as set or tree set, anything else. So this thing will be seen in depth and very clearly. Now we just using here as a interface as a list and then set as an interface. So consider these two as like a syntax. If you want to have an idea about things, have an idea. Otherwise, keep a memory about this. This is the way you want to jump one window from one window to another window. This is the easy way you can able to jump one window from another window. First, you want to set it and you want to list out it. From the listing, we can able to switch to the particular window, any window, whatever you are, whatever is there. If you are giving here 2 means, you can go to the second one. And then you can, if you are giving 0 means, you can go to the parent window. If you are giving it 1 means, then the first window. Likewise, the number you can, whatever you can give it to switch there. Okay. So I think still here there is no any doubt. Okay. So come back to the maximize, minimize, driver manage, maximize, minimize, full screen, navigation commands, back, forward, refresh, and then this is a command for close, driver cute. So these are the thing. First tabular column is finished. This was given here in the first 13 commands. Get title, get pages, code, find elements, web element, window handles, switch to is driver dot switch to one window to another window. Manage is minimize, maximize, navigate is forward, backward, refresh, close, queue. Window handles also there is switch to is there. In alert also switch to is there.
हैंडल मतलब एक होगा और हैंडल्स मतलब मल्टीपल
बस उतना है. So manage, navigate, close, queue, everything is the same thing. Okay. So now I think your guys was well have an idea about those things. So now get back to the web element interface. So web element interface, this is a send keys. It is used to inspect the text box. Because after the locators, what we are given, they are a web element. This is the web element. First, we want to give a web element, and then only we want to call the name u inside here, and then you want to give send keys.
இப்போ பை டாட் எக்ஸ் பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கிறோம் பை டாட் ஐடி வச்சுக்கிறோம் பை டாட் class.
Yeah, that we are seeing here, no. When we're right clicking on inspect and then we are choosing anything else, if we want to, inspect this particular name, particular number, what is the what is the price of the mobile is given here, 229. This is the cover, I think so. Okay, okay, screen protector. The screen protector is rate is 229. This will be visible here. And from here, can able to choose anything else, ID, name, anything else we can choose. Here, nothing else given. Here only the number 229 is in black color. So we can use it as a partial linked text or linked text. Or otherwise, we can go ahead with the export. Yeah. That is the only way. So that here we are choosing here as a export means there also we want to give the same thing here as an instead of this name, we want to give it as a export. Okay. That is the unique way and easy way to identify a single web element. It doesn't change. ID and name it may change, but export doesn't change. Okay. So send keys is used to type inside a text and clear is used to clear a text box value. Okay. And click is used to click a particular web element button or anything else. A radio button or anything buttons we want to use means we can able to click the button by using dot click. And this get CSS value is the view we can able to inspect the particular font, color, size, and everything name. Okay. And then the final elements we have seen already. This get text is used to analyze the labels. For example, any web page given here, this is the brand name from the beginning to here, it was given clearly. So this was correctly given or not given. It may be given here as a here in a black color. So this will be printed in the console by choosing this as a get text. Okay, that also the way we can choose any pop-up message came inside the pop-up message, your developer what was written correctly or not correctly, that also we can able to read it. So get text is always using for reading a text inside any web page. For example, a username, a spelling mistake is correct or not, a password spelling is correct or not, a login, what is given inside that login name, the login name is correctly given or not. All the spelling mistakes, all the text will be inspected in the particular get text. Okay. Get attribute is the way where the attribute is changing or not. Here the ID is given here. This ID may able to change after we automate it. It may change. So it's there changing or not changing. We want to analyze that thing means we want to go ahead with the attribute. Okay, this is the use of the get attribute. This is the use of the get text. So what is the use of the get text? What is the use of get attribute? Please have a note on it. Okay. And here the get tag name is a thing. We want to inspect that the tag name is also changing or not. So while by clicking this here as a by.text path. After that, we want to check the tag name is correctly changing or not. That also we want to change. And then get location, get size is very rare cases. Whether the web page is too much big. So that time we want to search that the location of the location of the particular web element. So that time the location and size is needed. Okay. And then this is very important thing. Is displayed, is enabled, is selected. It is having the data type as a boolean. Why we want to use the boolean? Boolean is the way it will show that the web element is particularly displayed or not, the logo is displayed or not, the search bar is given or not. Everything will be shown in the by the way of giving the is displayed, is enabled, is selected. This is like an yes or no questions. So we want to tell that the whether the logo is present or not, the text box is enabled to write. Everything will be such like an yes or no question. So here we are giving here as a boolean as a database as a boolean as a data type. Okay. That's all. So beyond this, we are reading, we have done the idea about drop downs, we have done the ideas about alert, we have done the ideas about call ups, call down. Okay, color fonts, everything we have seen already. Okay, so a web page now it's there for you to inspect all the things. All the overview I have given for you, wherever, whether the web element game, anything else, I have given the overview for you guys.
At, get attribute and get text में difference क्या है?
Get attribute, get text. Get text will read only the labels. And get attribute is way it will read the inside the variables. The ID equal to product title is given here. The product title may able to change into some other name in some other way.
तो जो change हो सकता है
हो
उसके लिए
सकता है।
मतलब attribute use करते हैं।
एट्रीब्यूट को चेक करता है हम लोग जो यही एट्रीब्यूट हम लोग के लोकेशन देने के बाद उधर ये ऑटोमेटिक फंक्शन होने के बाद यही एट्रीब्यूट दिखा रहा है नहीं दिखा रहा है करके देखेंगे। तो वही एट्रीब्यूट आए तो सही है, अगर नहीं आ रहा है तो वो गलत है। ये भी एट्रीब्यूट का वैल्यू, और हम लोग जो टेक्स्ट बॉक्स का अंदर जो भी टाइप कर रहा है, मतलब एक टेक्स्ट बॉक्स हो गया, इसमें हमने चंद्रू ऐसा लिखा, तो चंद्रू लिखा था ना, वो जो लिखा है वही वेब एलिमेंट में वो लोकेशन इधर लिख के, you want to copy this web element what we have given here, the same location we want to give here, and then we want to give get attribute as a value. Here we give value means what we was typed inside this Chandru will be typed in the console. So by the way of combine, by the way of seeing that, we can able to have an idea that the automation, inside the automation, the text box was typed correctly. It is like a way of confirmation that we can give it as a value. And here the ID, what we are inspecting here, by the same thing get attribute, this is the ID. But once we inspected, that it was changed. We have seen it already. Okay. This is the thing we have already seen in the recordings. You see means it is there. Why we are using this get attribute and how the get attribute is reflected. Okay. So almost any web page given for you for inspection means, and I think there you have searched, you have any page you can open and you can able to do inspection.
enable नहीं दिखेगा ना कहीं पे?
दिखेगा ना?
दिखना पड़ेगा।
देखो हम लोग जब भी ये माउस पॉइंटर को प्लेस करेंगे, इसको जो दूसरा वेब इसको क्लिक करने के लिए अलो कर रहा है ना, उसको बोलते हैं एनेबल। डिसेबल मतलब
तो हम लोग जब अगर इसका कोड लिख के हम लोग वहाँ पे रन करेंगे तो वहाँ पे ट्रू आएगा।
इसको ड्रॉप डाउन में यूज कर सकते हैं। ये जो सेलेक्ट करी नहीं हो रहा है, नहीं हो रहा, चेक करना चाहिए। इधर सेलेक्ट करी है, ये सेलेक्ट टैग है, तो ये सेलेक्ट टैग से यूज करना चाहिए। Here the tag is name is select, so we want to use that drop down command what we have seen before. So this is the way. Here the select by value is there, and then one, and then select by index, and then select by partial select by text is select visible text is also there. So we can choose anything else, and then we can able to give, and then inspect, and here as a 2 or 3 for anything else. So come back to the page, what you are seeing here. This is a big code, am I right? Here, anything a single command we stop. For example, this email, this L was wrongly typed. If we run the program, it will run, and then it will stop somewhere else. Why it's stopped? It just opened the screen and it was stopped. Why it stopped? We want to see the error message. The error message is showing that attribute 1 Java colon 18. 18 is the line. That line number is indicating that there is a problem inside that. Okay. What is the problem? The problem is a no search element exception. No search element exception means there is the locator what you given here, it is not matching with that web page.
सेम मैंने उस दिन कलर के साथ भी किया था।
हाँ?
कलर स्पेलिंग।
उस दिन सेम ने वही तो किया। So यही ऐसा अपने जो लोकेटर इधर दे रहा है वो वेब पेज से मिंगल होना चाहिए, वो वेब पेज से बराबर होना चाहिए। We want to notify that here the email is given correctly means then it should be matched with that web page correctly. Otherwise, it makes a trouble. That was we have faced now. Okay, so it is notifying that the last, by the way of giving the line number, it is wrong. So the line number will be shown here, and why it's wrong? It will be shown in the top side as a message. No search element exception. So no search element exception is the thing here. The number it doesn't match. The locator what you given it doesn't match. So and then here you want to notify one thing. This line up to here we have typed here. This line is problem. Okay, this much it was run, and the balance remain line it's not run. So whatever we written here is the waste time of coding here. So for this purpose, the Selenium framework was came here to have an analyze about this. A TestNG as a framework, I'm going to introduce you here. By the way of giving here, we can able to have an idea about this. see here. I'm opening one. No, I'm opening a new class. The way of giving attr test ng. Okay, just give a name as attr test ng and then click on finish button. That's no need. That I will show you now. This is the class we have done a mistake, right? Copy this all coding and then sorry. Copy this all coding and then go back to our class. And then here we can able to create at test and then come to the next class. Here the public void one method is there. And then in this one method, give name as it as a k. And then open on curly braces and then close it. And then here you want to paste it. And then you want to import that test. Place the mouse pointer there and then give control spacebar. Control spacebar means then it will show the test ng annotation. You want to click on this annotation. Okay. Still there any doubt? So here, what we given, it will run this up to this line. We know that up to this line there is a mistake. So create again here in another method. Close this trailblazer and then open here as an test again. Here the public void. Again B as a method name and then open a trailblazer. Okay. Here the web driver new edge driver was given. Here the driver is highlighting everywhere. But this for this driver there is no queue because here this method was a separate block. This method is a separate block. Okay. So for this driver we have mentioned here as a web driver. So we are commonly assigning here as a web driver semicolon, and we are erasing it here from here. Once we save, if we highlighted this driver, all the drivers will be highlighted. Okay. So whenever we are declaring it as in a common way, it will read and then it will execute to the all the methods. Okay. Now this will be considered as another main method. This will be considered as another main method in the test engine. So here the program was failed. No problem. Then the next test will be run. Here start running. Okay. But here also the program here the 32 line number what was given here, if we remove this D, then this line will be stopped. And then the balance line will not run. Here also the same thing. The only difference between the Java and the TestNG while by giving this is it will consider this as a main method, and here also this is as a main method. We can able to create here two main method or two or three main methods or more main methods in a single class. That's all. In Java, we can able to create only one main method. That is this is the only one main method inside here. But here in the TestNG, we can able to create two or three main methods in a single class itself.
But अगर हमें पता है कि वो वाली लाइन में मिस्टेक है तो फिर मतलब उसको ठीक कर सकते हैं.
उसको ठीक कर सकता है, लेकिन पूरा लाइन को हम लोग एक एक को ठीक करके जाएगा तो तभी टाइम खत्म करेंगे. So we want to write it very soon. We want to do it very soon. For that purpose, we want to do here as this as a main method and this as another main method. And here, wherever the program was starting as a trouble, and there we want to concentrate and we want to change it here, change it there. Or otherwise, for every string, make it as a public void, public void, public void. Then that is very easy. Okay. So by the way of giving all the string as a public void, public void, public void, all the program will run correctly. Where is the problem is there that case will be noted and then that case will be shown as a pass or fail. And from there you can able to change it in a correct mode, correct way.
So they have the @test and void.
Public void, B or A, anything else name want to give, trailing browser open, trailing browser close. But the name you given wrong means it will not, it doesn't run anywhere else. You given the correct way, the balance number of codes want to run, that's the way we can able to paste it here. Okay.
इसको रन नहीं किया ना आपने अभी कर दिया
अभी करेंगे. So still it was came here and then we can able to have a, see, two cases was run and one case was fail and one case was pass. So why it was fail and why it was pass, we can able to show by the names and then see here the B is pass. B means the B is a method. Okay, the A is a first method. Okay. And that too, this much it ran correctly. This only it takes fail. Okay, and then here also it, from the starting itself it is run correctly. Okay. And in the test ng, you are given here as this is as a test 1 and then this is as a test 2. Now you want to change this into a first test and this into a, and then now I want to run this test into a first test and then now I want to run this test into a second test. Then how it's possible? It's possible that the way of giving here as a priority as a tag, zero. If I'm giving here as a 0, then it will run first. Here the priority equal to 1. Priority starts from 0. So the priority 0 will run first and then the 1 will run next. If we giving here as a 0, then here will run first and the top side will be runs again. हम लोग ये भी चेंज कर सकते हैं. हम लोग आर्ट टेस्ट को ज्यादा कर दिए. मतलब एक क्लास में आर्ट टेस्ट 4 आर्ट टेस्ट कर दिए. तो 4 आर्ट टेस्ट को में हम लोग 1 2 3 4 ऐसा priority 1, priority 2, priority 3, priority 4 ऐसे दे सकते हैं. By the way of giving priority 1, 2, 3, 4, it will run in the order. 1 रन होने के बाद 2 रन होगा, 2 रन होने के बाद 3 होगा, 3 होने के बाद 4 होगा.
टेस्ट में देना पड़ता है ना बस.
हाँ, लेकिन आर्ट टेस्ट में देना पड़ता है. ये वर्ड जरूरी है. priority 1, priority 2, priority 3, priority 4 जरूरी है. तो आज का वीडियो मैंने YouTube में भेजेंगे, तो देख के आप लोग प्रैक्टिस करके ऐसा एक टेस्ट बना के कल लाना. दो टेस्ट को priority 0 आने तो ABCD A बी सी अल्फाबेटिक ऑर्डर ए बी सी वो तो अल्फाबेटिक रन होगा, वो चेंज नहीं होगा, ठीक है। अगर ए बी दे दिए, सी नहीं दिए, डी दिया तो बी, ए बी रन होगा, उसके बाद थर्ड वाला डी रन होगा, ठीक है। उसमें तो कोई मुश्किल नहीं, लेकिन इधर प्रियोरिटी जैसा 0 1 2 3 ऐसा ही देना पड़ेगा।
रैंडम दे सकते हैं ना
हाँ,
ऊपर
ऊपर नीचे कोई जो भी जीसस है, लेकिन जो 0 दे रहा है वो पहले रन होगा, वो 1 दे रहा है वो पहले रन होगा। ऐसा अपने कोड लिख के मेरे को व्हाट्सएप करिए। अलग मतलब पहले जितना भी कोड लिखा था ना, उसमें कॉपी करके खाली अटेस्ट को डाल के डाल दो, मुश्किल नहीं। बस टेस्ट एनजी को करना है। टेस्ट एनजी इंस्टॉलेशन कैसे करना है, हेल्प क्लिक करना चाहिए, इधर एक्लिप्स मार्केट प्लेस जाना चाहिए। एक्लिप्स मार्केट प्लेस में यहीं पे टाइप करना चाहिए, डाउनलोड करना है ये। डाउनलोड बिना करके ये रन नहीं हो पाएगा।
हेल्प में जाके मार्केट प्लेस में ना,
हाँ, रिकॉर्डिंग है ना, आप चेक चेक टेस्ट एनजी। So I have already installed, it will show installed. So you want to do install there. Sorry, it is showing some other problem. So it will show there in some there, from there you want to install, okay? Still there any doubt? Showing some other issue there. By the way, you want to install it. Okay. After installing it, you can do this. After this. Otherwise, tomorrow come with your laptops, I will show you. Okay? Okay, thank you. Bye.